This is one of the many bogs that we walked through, but this is actually a super rare catch. I saw it as I walked by and I went, oh my goodness. New day. Behind us is the parking lot for, I think it's the Otter Pond trail. This, we found out, I used Gaia. It's from that parking lot to where it joins AT. It's 0.7 miles and 400 feet up. So we gotta do this again. So we'll add that to the non-AT mile tallies. It's quite a bit actually, more than I thought, but it's such a gradual up. It's actually, should I stop filming? Are you?
No, I'm just
oh, I thought she was taking a bathroom break.
Yeah, right when the camera is.
Yeah, but it's 400 feet up, but it's gradual, so it just goes straight up and it's not too bad. So she's looking for her phone. She's not gonna pee. All right, let's get up there and then do this. For this section, there are 4 of us just got dropped off. We have to try to get to the destination at about the same time-ish. That way the truck driver can drop off all the packs at the same time. One person's going back and 3 of us are getting our full packs, and then we're continuing on. But ideally we get within like plus or minus 30 minutes so the driver doesn't have to sit there too long with everything. But I think I'll be the slowest one though. I feel pretty good. My legs actually feel pretty good. I even forgot to take any Advil so far. I was gonna take 3, but I might just take 2 because I feel pretty good. Like, oddly good. What's going on? I was actually sitting there wondering, did I take some pain relievers? Because it actually feels pretty good. I did use some of the CBD ointment on there, so I wonder if it's helping actually. Can't imagine it'd be helping that much though. We are back on the AT, 0.7 miles, 398 feet up, and this time we go right. No bow from now on all the way out. I did take 3 Advil just now as a preventative measure, just because first thing in the morning feels pretty good. But probably that good feeling will wear off soon. But as you can hear, it's raining. Currently the leaves are taking the brunt of the water, so we haven't been feeling too many drops. But I think if this keeps up, we're gonna have to pull out our rain jackets. We do not have umbrellas now, just our rain jackets. So see how that goes. Earlier I was joking, I was like, oh yeah, we don't have a water crossing to the end of the day, so our feet will be dry all day. Someone heard. We just hit the side trail to Barren Cliffs, but today they have it all closed off because of peregrine falcon nesting, so no cliffside views there. So yeah, peregrine falcons nesting nearby. So we'll just keep going, and that means we're actually near the top of this first big climb. Today, it's just like a big climb in the beginning, and then we kind of just do up and downs up at altitude. Then we go down and back up, but for the most part, I think the bulk of the climb is in the morning, and then the rest of it just kind of adds up. But it's actually been a pretty good day. A little bit of rain, so everything's wet again, but overall, pretty good climb. Not too bad. We were talking to a guy who flip-flopped from, he was Nobo, and he got to Duncan and he flipped north, and he did Katahdin, and now he's kind of doing the 100-mile wilderness area. And he was like, I forgot how tired these are. And we're just telling like, this, I'd say this was probably 800 feet per mile up, maybe 1,000. We're like, you got some interesting climbs coming up your way, especially since this part we didn't have to hand scramble at all. Interesting climbs coming his way as he heads further south. Almost to the top. We've been meeting so many flip-floppers. A lot of people have just flipped because of the heat, gone up to Katahdin, or started at the 100-mile wilderness and then are heading south, or some random thing. But there's so many out there right now. Here we are at a beautiful viewpoint, and I guess this is Otter Pond. Although it's gigantic, I can't imagine that's called a pond. But our shuttle driver said he sat up here eating and watched moose walk around. And it's really far though. If I come up here again, I'm gonna bring binoculars, otherwise it's not as good a show. And there's a little cabin way off there by itself. Amazing views. Great day. Dramatic sky too. Can't ask for more actually.
Yeah. Rain in the distance.
Rain in the distance. Little patches of sun here and there too. Oh yeah. There's rain all the way over there. And over there, sun.
And then there's rain again.
All kinds of stuff going on here. That rain probably, maybe it blew by us. I don't know.
And if we get lucky today, we climb up to the view tower on top of that mountain.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if it's clear enough, we'll be able
Right
to
there.
see her.
Her?
Katahdin.
Oh, Katahdin, yeah, if it's clear enough. We're coming up to a watchtower here on the top of this mountain, and I am not climbing this one because it's like a weird ladder. That's it. But not this one. I'm gonna keep going. We were just walking along and we saw this and we're like, what? Why is that there? That doesn't make any sense. And then we thought about it and we're like, that does make sense. We are at 2,100 and we just have 94.3 miles to go. So that's it. 2,100, folks. It's a big one. Oh my goodness. This is one of the many bogs that we walked through, but this is actually a super rare catch. I saw it as I walked by and I went, oh my goodness. Recognize it? I think it's one of those pitcher plants. A carnivorous plant. I've never seen one of these ever, let alone in the wild. I'm absolutely certain that's what it is. Amazing. Look at that. Right next to the boardwalk, so everyone can see it. Catch those bugs! Catch those bugs! Look at all, like, you can see like veiny structures everywhere. Oh, so cool. There's more too, further up ahead. We're just hiking up and up, and I just saw this red aluminum, but yeah, it's a crashed airplane upside down. Wow. I don't remember reading about this beforehand. I don't remember seeing this in other people's videos. It must be really old though. All the trees around it are completely intact. Plane's upside down. Wow. Right next to it. Can you imagine you're hiking the AT and then... I'm guessing it was bad weather though, but wow. There's the nose of the airplane right there. Crazy. Spam in a tortilla. There's enough salt, you don't need any sauce or anything. Pretty good. This is Chairback Mountain. Just a little over 2,000 feet high. It's quite a view though. At Chairback Mountain, we called the hostel, and he's gonna be on his way. He's gonna drop off 3 of our packs and take 1 person back. But it's still like another hour, a little over an hour away. And unfortunately for me, it's mostly downhill. Downhill is kind of painful on the foot. And I'm trying to take it really carefully. Just trying to avoid anything that might jerk the tendon again, like vlogging and walking. No, but our day is not almost done yet though. We're gonna go down. It'll be about 3:30. We're gonna get our packs. It's gonna be heavy because we have 6 days worth of food in there. We are taking 1 more day in the 100-mile wilderness than we originally planned, just to reduce the miles per day. We're gonna do like 23-mile days at the second half, but we're just gonna do like 19, 20, maybe 18, probably not 20. So that's the plan for now, and we should get to Katahdin as of now Saturday morning. I know it's a weekend. We originally tried to do Friday, but this injury made it so we had to slow down a little bit. So 1 more day weekend, but if we get up really early and get up there, shouldn't be too crowded. I hope. Weather should be good though. So all right, let's put this away and use the trekking poles so everything is a lot easier here. The trail has been really flooded and muddy, and it's taken a lot of effort to just kind of keep clean. But with the foot thing, it kind of hurts because you have to like really manipulate your feet to land at the right spots everywhere. It's kind of being achy, and my abs are wearing off. Time to take 2 more soon. Kind of want to wait until we get our pack so I can eat a bar at the same time. But whew, day's getting harder. It's not over yet. Why is my body trying to shut down? It's not over yet. There's a little. We just found out that the pack drop isn't going to get here till 4:30.
I know.
It's kind of late. We were going to get there around 3:45 just because I'm moving a lot slower. You know, we thought this down stuff is tough when you have that kind of foot injury. So we're going to be there like 45 minutes before they arrive. So good thing we didn't rush. But that'll be our day. We're going to pick up our packs. We won't go as far probably, or we're just going to have to go later than we originally wanted to.
Yeah, because there's a no camping zone, so we have to hike out there.
Yeah, fortunately it's only like 3 miles. So once we're out, there's supposedly camping. It follows a stream, and there's supposedly like tent sites all over. So I don't think it'd be too bad. Okay, let's keep going and then sit down.
How are you feeling, Jay?
Feeling pretty well. It's a little achy. These downs really hurt. But
So now you need to repeat on camera what I asked before. Will you be okay doing this with a heavy backpack?
definitely. I think it's been getting better.
Yeah, it looks really great.
Well, most of this is to prevent further damage. So if I can ease the steps down, it won't get hurt anymore. So I think it'll be all right.
Well, I hope you're right.
We are headed off. Look, Pocket Rocket has her pack. I have my pack. We waited at the road, and then Hippie Chick showed up, had our packs. She even had Gatorades for us all, so we got to drink a Gatorade. And now we are off, and Tina's checking out these wild mushrooms.
They were pretty. They look like pups.
Yeah, kind of cool. But now our packs are heavy because we have 5 nights, 6 days of food in it, and then quite heavy. And Tina's carrying some of my food as well.
I thought I could slack pack Jay by carrying his or some of his food. I don't think I can do that.
No. Yeah, and we're gonna camp out in 3 miles. And at that point, we're gonna reduce our weight by a little bit. Just dinner and then snack food. So hopefully that'll be enough for tomorrow. She is carrying my snack bag right now, which is kind of heavy, but it also has other things in there like energy gels, and those are heavy. So okay, let's get going. And we do have a ford coming up pretty soon, less than half a mile. No way to rock hop this one, so we're gonna try to keep dry as possible because it's the end of the day. So I'm gonna try this one thing I've never tried before. People say take off your socks, pull out the insoles, and just wear the shoes without the socks and insoles and walk across. And then when you get across, kind of shake the water out, and it's supposed to be pretty good. Although the shoelaces, I find, absorb a lot of water. So I think it's still better than just walking through. It's gonna take a few minutes, but I just don't want wet shoes tomorrow morning. We are tackling this crossing. It's very shallow and the current is not strong. And the rocks looked really round. Unfortunately, there were a whole bunch of people crossing. They told us there's nothing sharp. So we are doing it barefoot, and so far so good. So far so good. I think my biggest fear is going up that ramp. Looks like you need some sharper rocks, but overall, pretty good. I am gonna put the GoPro away though and quit goofing around with a bum foot and all. Super nice. We got a nice trail here, and we were able to get across. And I used my little hiker to town rag, wiped our feet clean and dry, put on dry socks and dry shoes. Our shoes are completely dry. It's crazy. We're backpacking and our feet are dry. Our shoes are dry. This is the first in a long time, but pretty nice trail. We just have to go through this section called Gulf Haggis or something. On Far Out it says there's no camping allowed, but there's like campsites here and there, and we haven't seen any signs that say no camping. We just see signs that say no fires. So it makes it seem like unless you have Far Out, you have no idea there's no camping here. That doesn't make any sense. You'd think there'd be some more signs. I don't know, but we're gonna hike through it. It's only like 3 miles, and then there's a whole bunch of campsites along the stream after that, so we'll just get to there. Single beam boardwalk. I'm gonna put this away because I don't want to lose my balance with my bad foot. We just hit this junction and there's a sign here. I guess now we're entering Gulf Haggis, also known as the Grand Canyon of Maine, and one of Maine's 14 natural landmarks. But I guess there's no camping here, so we could have camped further back.
I also want to point another thing out.
Okay. Oh, look at that. What is that? 83.9 miles to Katahdin Baxter Peak. Katahdin Baxter Peak. Nice.
I want to point another thing out. I want to point out another thing.
Yeah, it's fine. But wow, 84 miles, and we still got like another 3 miles to go. So we're gonna have
it's gonna be
80.9 almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, around there. We don't know
81
exactly.
miles of limping, Jay.
Yeah, 81 more miles of limping, and we're done. And then back down the mountain limping. Then we're done. That's amazing. 80 miles. I think I'm guessing that's like from Springer. I think that's the North Carolina border. I'm not sure. We made it to a tent site finally. We thought there would be some dispersed sites right after the Gulf Haggis area, but we just hiked forever. And then it started raining on us, and we're just like, go, 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 go. And then thankfully we came upon a spot mentioning Far Out there. Well, this is pretty nice too, because there's actually a really nice water source. It's cold and clear, and there's several spots here. They're not the best, kind of rooty, uneven, but you know, you make it work. But here's our tent. There it is, all set up. And then Tina did this one. Usually you tie this to a tree to kind of pull it up. Oh, look at that. She put this little toggle in there. So proud of her.
You have to mention that you taught me to do so.
Oh yeah, I taught her to do it, but if there's anything around, you just adapt. And instead of using a stake, just tie it to it. stick in there and it just holds in place. Basically, the stick has enough friction that even if it loosens a little, it'll stay in there. And everything's it. I'm gonna go inside, toss everything inside, and start thinking about eating. Actually, it's very late. What time is it?
6:43.
6:43. That's late. Let's go to sleep. Or not. Let's eat and then go to sleep. Peak Refuel generally has really good food, but this one, something is wrong. We opened it and it's all moist inside. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be freeze dried and it should be all powdered no matter what. And some of the chicken even looks hydrated. So Peak Refuel, we're gonna write you a letter and send you this video because this should not happen. I don't know what happened here, but thought I'd let you know that this happened to your chicken pesto. I'll take a picture of the back for you. The bag was, as far as we can tell, sealed. Something was weird, but it feels soft. Like someone poured water in it. I don't know if there's a batch that just went bad, but...
Yeah, and I think I've had it before and I don't remember it being like this.
It should never be like this. If you're freeze-dried, it should be
dry.
Completely dry. Even if there's fat in it, there's something wrong here. Oh, there we're in our tent. Finally, it took us a while to find a campsite, but I showed you the outside of the tent and the camp area. But interesting day. We had the slack pack in the morning, and there appears to be a mosquito running around. But we had a slack pack in the morning, and then we got our packs at mile like 14, and then we were joking. We're like, why do our packs feel so heavy? Like it could have been partly because we were slack packing for 2 days, and partly because we have 6 days of food in it.
And partially because one of my meals was wet.
Yes, one of our Peak Refuels was damp, and the whole thing was damp inside, as if some water got in and just... I took videos and a video and some pictures, and we're gonna send it up to Peak Refuel. I think it's a manufacturing problem because even if you stored it wrong, it wouldn't have gotten that evenly wet throughout. That was quite interesting. I told her we shouldn't eat it, so we're gonna actually tomorrow we're gonna dig a hole and just bury it somewhere far away from any campsites. But yeah, other than that, we're just gonna go to sleep. We're pretty tired.
I'm tired.
We woke up early today, and then we're gonna wake up early tomorrow. So the plan right now is we have set miles per day we're gonna try to do, but we're gonna wake up early and start early every day, just in case that some certain areas take longer for me to get through. That way we get to camp on time.
I thought we sleep in tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna sleep in a little bit because we have less, because we did like 4 extra miles today.
Yes.
But that's the plan though in the future, just because if we start early enough, we camp early, but at least, you know, if something slows us down, we're not gonna camp super late or something like that. So
yes.
Yeah. Anything?
No, and it's just good to have the shorter days, so
Yeah.
we can take our time. You can take your time if
Yeah.
it's harder on the feet.
Yes. The leg is doing okay. I did take, altogether today, I've taken 7 Advils. Don't tell my mom.
7?
Yeah, because I took
1400?
3. Yeah, so I took 5 during the day just to get by, and I took 2 tonight just to keep the inflammation down. So overnight it won't get worse or anything like that. But the swelling has gone down quite a bit since 2 days ago. So I think it's getting better. I mean, it's still painful. And she heard me like go, ah!
Yes.
I slipped on a rock and it jerked, and that's the kind of thing I try to avoid. So I'm usually very careful certain areas now, so it slows me down.
Yeah, and it's just not fun watching Jay walk downhill. It's not fun.
No? Oh well. Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone. Y'all take care and have a good night.
Good night.
Cheers. Bye.